Today we were in Palma de Mallorca. It was a hazy kind of day. The gangway was open at 8:30, but I think it was open a little early and we walked off with no lines. As we disembarked from the back of the ship, we turned to the right and went towards the terminal ahead of us on the left. Inside on the left, we bought our round-trip shuttle tickets at a table before heading outside to board the bus. I'd watched a video on YouTube that a woman had done showing the importance of taking the shuttle from the port because the downtown area is several miles from the cruise ship terminal. It's no joke. It cost €10 round trip per person and it was worth every euro. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get to the drop-off point, depending on traffic. It's a pretty smooth ride, with a marina on the right side and a bunch of shops, high-rise hotels, and restaurants on the left. Again, you have to go through the port area first, which is a long walk, and then it's a very long walk to get to the Old Town, so it's definitely not worth wasting your time walking. Just pay the money and take the shuttle. The shuttle was a regular bus and it dropped us off across the street from La Catedral. You can't miss it. It's the biggest church on the waterfront and it's absolutely gorgeous. It was also pretty much the only thing we wanted to see in Palma today. Since we've been studying YouTube videos of the area in the years leading up to this cruise, we knew what we were looking for and what to expect. So we enjoyed our leisurely walk to the gardens outside of La Catedral, and then a quick look-see at the pool inside the gated area before climbing the stairs that lead up to the area below the cathedral. We stopped for many photos, and Pam even spotted what looked like a nun peeking out an upper window looking down at the construction that was going on below. We enjoyed our time with relatively few people outside the church and in the narrow town streets. The doors to the cathedral were open, although the gate in front of it was locked shut, and we could hear singing inside. The carriage drivers were getting their horses ready for the day's business of ferrying tourists around the narrow cobblestone lanes, while the street vendors were busy laying out their various bags, hats, and tchotchkes on blankets. An occasional taxi or car would drive down the narrow street, or in one instance, a skinny truck followed by a leather-clad motorcyclist appeared from an alleyway that seemed almost too narrow to allow anything with 4, much less 2 wheels. Palma de Mallorca is known for, obviously, Mallorcan pearls. It wasn't that big of a deal to get some, but if I found some I liked, I figured I would buy myself some, and I did. Actually, I bought several. We stopped off at the Pearl Art Museum learning about Mallorcan pearls. It was free, and of course it leads you into their store. They had a lot of beautiful pieces at various prices, from as low as 29 euros to pieces in the thousands of euros. But there were a lot of pieces that were under 100 euros that were gorgeous. I bought a ring there, as did Pam. Our last stop was another Mallorcan pearl store. It was the first store we passed as we left La Catedral. They had the most beautiful pearl earrings in my favorite green, purple, and gray colors. They were 20 euros each, so I bought them all. I couldn't pass them up. I can wear them with practically everything I own. Then it was time to head back to the ship. I had a Thai herbal poultice massage scheduled for 3 p.m. and it was 12:30 at this point. We caught the shuttle and were glad to get back to the ship's air conditioning. It had warmed up while we were gone and the humidity was rising a bit as well. Tonight was our first specialty dining at Hook, the seafood place. I had the salad, the captain splatter, and the lemon tart. Pam had the salad, the salmon, and the coconut green pie. We both had a glass of Chateau Ste. Michelle rosé and a cappuccino. We were served cheese biscuits that were a bit spicy. The salad had peppers in them, even though they weren't listed on the ingredients on the menu. And Pam's salmon and my shrimp were coated in salt, so they weren't very appetizing. Ugh. And the chef put 2 pieces of popcorn on Pam's half of the lemon tart. Who does that? Anyway, we were less than impressed with dinner, but the moon more than made up for it.